tomorrow. I got many places to see and many places to go. I'm so tired of doing the same old thing. Shooting for the highest star, want people to remember my name. If you don't understand, let me break it down. I know that there's life outside of this town. I have friends and family that I see every day. Don't plan on moving forward, stuck in the same old place. But that's not the road that I want to go down. I gotta do what's best for me. Ain't no hanging around. I could stay here forever, but I just can't stick around. I know that there's life outside of this town. When the rooster crows, I'm leaving, and I ain't looking back. All you're gonna see is tail lights crossing those railroad tracks. If I don't leave, I'll die here and end up 6 feet down. I know that there's light outside of this town. Outside of this town. Outside of this town. Outside of this town.
That's how you start a Monday off with a little bit of guitar. Good morning, WBAM. Morning, Jen.
Good morning, Bon Lee Johnson.
How's you?
I'm doing all right for a Monday morning.
Yeah?
How about yourself?
You know, got my balls washed, got my work clothes on. I'm ready to go.
Oh, well, you're a little farther than I am. I haven't washed my balls yet.
No?
No.
Want me to scrub them for you?
No.
Scrub your chesticles. That's what girls have, chest balls.
Keep your hands to yourself.
How was your weekend? I already know, but I'm asking anyway.
Yeah, and uneventful. We're going to call it uneventful.
Is that what you're going to call it?
That makes it sound a whole lot better than it actually was. So,
going to add a little sugar to it, are we? You missed a good show Saturday night. Apparently, I wasn't there, but I heard things.
Yeah, well, Wheatley wouldn't tell you no lies.
No, he said it went pretty well. He said there was a lot of
Yeah.
people chatting. Puddin won $20. It's
Hey,
crazy.
congratulations to Puddin'.
I did everything I could. I doubled the money, or I'm sorry, Wheatley doubled my money on the show, and
Yeah.
the stipulation was if he gave it away. This is so confusing even to me. If he gave it away the first round, the first spin or whatever,
Yeah.
it was $40.
Yeah.
But he guaranteed that the money was going to go. So what he did was he wrote down a random number, 1 through 10. He picked one out, and it happened to be number 4. And whoever the fourth person was that did the response, that call response thing we do,
Right.
whoever number 4 was going to win $20 if the $40 winner didn't hit. And it did not hit. I can't remember who it was. Now, it was somebody that comes into chat, but it wasn't, they weren't there. It was a semi-regular. But anyhow, Puddin was the fourth response, so she won the $20.
Well,
According to Wheatley.
I'm glad that finally you got to give your money away.
We're going to try again this morning. We're resetting. Everything's back to $20. Back to the Monday count. Thumper, yes. Thank you. It was Thumper.
Okay.
See, I wasn't there,
Joe.
so I don't remember. Puddin was there at the show because she won.
Oh, Joe.
Is that his name? I don't know the guy at all.
Thumper's name is Joe. Thumper has a lot of names.
Yeah.
But his actual name is Joe.
Oh. What other names does he have?
He has I always kind of get these mixed up. It's either left side devil and right side angel.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, he has
I knew
two
that,
different
actually.
fuel.
I knew that, actually.
Yeah.
But I forgot.
Those are his two Smule accounts. And then of course online he's Thumper, and then in real life he's Joe. And I don't know, like he may have an actual like stripper stage name or something. That I'm unaware of. I don't know. With a name like Thumper, it's got to be good.
It better be.
Thump, 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 thump.
It better be. If you're claiming you're going to thump it, you better thump it, son. You can't go in there. Just give it like one little peck. No. You better bring the twitterpation. Wasn't that what Thumper said on Bambi? He's Twitter-pated. You didn't watch Bambi?
No.
Wow. Good for you, though. Fuck Disney. Made people feel sorry for deers instead of
you're freezing up a little bit on my end, so I'm losing some of your conversation.
Oh, yeah? That's not good. Is it Zoom? Because we're all coming through. I'm coming through crystal clear.
Yeah.
You're coming through crystal clear to me, but your picture is a little off.
No, that's just me.
No, I think your internet might be running a little slow. Might be mine. I don't know. Yeah, you're freezing up on my end.
It's probably mine. My grandbaby is here, and she's got 47 TVs on.
Ah, yeah.
We're streaming on 47 devices this morning.
I can hear you going fast and slow now.
You're
like, according to Puddin', we all sound good. So
okay,
we're gonna.
I don't need to hear you anyway.
Who cares? We're talking about Bambi. Bambi was, back then was a controversial movie, quote unquote, because of the whole.
Which is probably why I haven't seen it, because anything that was controversial, my mom, oh no, we can't dare expose
they showed Bambi's
sweet
mom
child
killed,
to such a thing.
They didn't show it, but man is in the woods. Let's run. I used to think that that hippie kind of thought came later, but it really didn't. It's always been around. All the Godzilla movies that I hold near and dear to my heart are hippie movies. I didn't realize it when I was a kid, when I was watching them, that they're all about the follies of man and the follies of pollution. Like Godzilla came to be because of nuclear waste. and the nuclear bombs going off. And it's all a political, environmental statement. And I didn't know that. I just thought it was some fucking giant dinosaur that breathed lasers and shit. And I thought it was really cool. And it is really cool. And I still watch them. But now I see
Just let it,
what they were
but
trying to.
just let it be that instead of
No,
allowing
I'm
it
with you.
to
I don't allow it
to
to do that to me. I still watch it. Still watch those movies. Fuck them.
right. But you get what I'm saying. I
Yeah,
mean, it
exactly.
even
Fucking
it
hippies.
poisons the.
It does. It poisons the fun, is what it does. They're
Yeah,
worried about poisoning the environment. They
it
should be worried
sucks.
about
It sucks
poisoning
the
the
fun
fun.
right out of everything. Just
I had
let
this
it
discussion too,
let
and
it be childish and innocent.
exactly, and that's one of the I had this discussion with Bonzo about the Bigfoot alien kind of the cryptid stuff. They call it cryptid now. That's the new name they call for all those monster things. You know, the
Oh,
In Search of. Do you remember In Search of with Leonard Nimoy? It was a TV show back in the 70s, but
I
it played
remember
it
it.
well into the 80s.
I remember Leonard Nimoy.
Well, he had this TV show where he just narrated. He didn't actually go on the hunts. He narrated these mystery hunters that went after like Bigfoot and UFO and the Nazca lines and all that kind of stuff. You know, the Bermuda Triangle and all that kind of lore kind of stuff. And it was called In Search of. But we were talking about it because those you can still stream those now, and they're great TV shows. He's a great narrator. His voice is fucking stone cold, man. Love it. But anyhow, Bonzo and I were talking about it, and we're like, we don't. This is my opinion. I don't want the mystery solved. I don't. I liked as a kid having those lore kind of memory things, mystery things. And I liked
Yeah,
it, man. It was fucking scary and exciting and fun. And when I got older, I was like, I kind of know that, you just kind of know. But I don't want it solved. I don't want someone to come up with definitive, yes, this is how Bigfoot doesn't exist. I don't want that. I want kids
right,
coming up behind me to have the same fun and mystery that I had.
right. I understand that. It's
That's
like
what I
learning,
want.
it's like learning the trick of a magic trick. Like you
Exactly. I
learn
don't want to
the
know.
secret. You
I
don't
don't
want
want to
to
know
know.
unless I catch the guy. If I
Well, or you just figure it out on your own.
right, if I catch the guy and I see his finger slip or something, whatever, then that's cool. But otherwise, no, I don't want to know how they do it. I just want to be
Mm-mm.
fooled. And I think
Yeah.
that's it's kind of sad in a way. I don't know what it says about me, but that I want to remain childish. I guess I don't know,
No, I
childlike.
don't think so. I think it's just that you're inquisitive and you want to learn things and find out things on your own, and that's
I know, but
I
sometimes I
think that's pretty cool.
don't. I don't want to find out.
See,
Sometimes I want the mystery
I
to
like you just don't
endure.
want to find out at all.
Yeah, sometimes it depends on what it
Yeah.
is.
Well,
Like,
I just want to know on my own. Don't tell me. I don't want to be told. I
well, that
probably won't. I won't believe you anyway. I don't believe. I typically don't believe shit until I see it with my own eyes
right,
anyway.
yeah,
So
or anything you can't put your hands on. I'm with you on that stuff
yeah,
because most of the time, I mean, if you take somebody's word for something without questioning it, you're kind of getting what you ask for. Or let me say it this way: you're getting what you pay for. If it doesn't cost you anything, there's no fucking research to it, and you just accept it for what it is. You're getting what you pay for, free,
yeah,
free. Now, if it's somebody you trust and you know that they know what they're talking about in this certain area because you've already checked them, okay, maybe you
maybe.
can
Yeah,
accept
I
it.
was gonna say it's a maybe. And trust is an awfully strong word.
It is. It's
And
a not easily earned with me either. I trust almost nobody. I trust certain people. I can see her. Is that Peyton?
yeah,
I can see the top of her head. That's she's bebopping in the room there. Hey, there she is.
so say hi.
She's so stinking
Say
cute.
hi. Say hi to the
No, she's
microphone.
shaking it. No, I don't want to. I don't want to say hi, Mimi.
She can't. Well, she can't hear you.
Yeah, I know.
If she could hear you, it may make a difference. Do you want to hear?
She looks just like her mom. It's crazy. Who looks just like her mom?
That's my baby. But she told me over the weekend and again this morning that she knows she doesn't love me anymore.
No, I don't
No,
blame her. You're kind of a pain in the ass.
I'm well. Apparently, she thinks so too. Yeah, she said she doesn't love me anymore. Do you love Mimi? No, no. She says no.
Puddin', thank you. I didn't know it was on Prime. I will definitely look it up. I do have Prime on my, I don't know if it's an updated version. Oh, an updated version of the show In Search of. If it's not Leonard Nimoy, I don't want to watch it. I don't want to watch it. I liked Leonard Nimoy. I like the old ones. They were cool. They had just kind of flair to them. You know, they were just like the way he talked. Because I mean, I don't. Let's be honest. Spock brings some fucking credibility to the table. He just does. I'm
You know,
sorry.
Spock is. I mean, that's a
I
character.
know, but it brings
it's
credibility.
he's fictional.
I understand that. But it made Leonard
Can a
Nimoy
fictional
credible.
How can a fictional character bring credibility
It just does.
to
The same
lore?
way when somebody plays the president in a movie and it's a big movie, people look at them presidentially. They just do.
No.
It sets your mind at ease a little bit.
I get what you're saying. I really do because I mean, I started thinking about okay, now who's played the president, and of course, my mind goes to Harrison Ford. I'm like, oh yeah,
Morgan
Harrison
Freeman,
Ford.
another one that always plays the president. He plays the president in those Gerard Butler movies. It makes him seem credible. I really don't know anything about Morgan Freeman or Harrison Ford personally.
But at the same time, so did Kiefer Sutherland.
Yeah, you're right. He did, but I don't.
But
he also played a vampire, so
yeah, I don't get the same vibe with Kiefer Sutherland.
No, you're right. I think it depends on
age.
Part of it. I think part of it's age, and I think part of it is looks. He doesn't look presidential. Kiefer Sutherland did a good job in the cowboy movies with when he was in Young Guns and that. That's believable. He looks like he could be a bandit.
Greasy.
Yes. He has that look. And he looks like it could be a vampire. Like he was in Lost Boys.
Maybe, but at the same time, maybe his dad. I don't think his dad has ever played president, at least not in a...
Yes, he has.
When?
Yep, back in the old days.
What?
Yep, back in the old days. I don't remember the movie, but he was like the world leader or president or something along those lines.
Oh, well, I must have missed that.
Yeah. And I don't remember what movie it was. Was it those, no, those Catching Fire, Mockingbird movies or whatever they are?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't know what they're called because I wasn't into them.
Are you talking about the Hunger Games?
Yes, the Hunger Games. I think he played like the president or the world leader in one of those kind of movies like the Hunger Games. It may not have been the Hunger Games, but it was something.
I don't know.
Something along those lines. But yeah, Donald Sutherland has played that kind of role.
Was he? Would you consider him presidential? I mean, was he? Did he?
It says,
command respect.
Eric said it was the Mockingjay thing. So, mocking gays. He said.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree with him on that, on both sentiments. It was not my jam at all. So Barclay Beans reads a lot, a lot. Like she is in this club where they set goals, and her goals usually are around 120 books a year. And she read those books after seeing the movie, and she was like, I was so disappointed. She said the book doesn't even compare to the movies. She's like, usually it's the other way around. The movies are always way shittier. She said the books are shittier than the movies. I said, that's pretty impressive.
Shitty, huh?
That's pretty fucking impressive because I thought the movies were kind of shitty. I've only seen one. I shouldn't speak on all of them. I only saw the one, whatever the original Hunger Games was. I don't remember the name of it. I know I like the actress that was in it. Was that Jennifer Garner?
Jennifer Lawrence.
One of those. I'm terrible with names. Fucking terrible with names. I thought she was kind of cute, so I think I watched the movie. Yeah, wasn't my jam.
Yeah, I don't like any of that fantasy kind of. Well, you know me. I
Well,
don't like it. It's not
Barclays,
fantasy. That
right.
isn't that like post-apocalyptic stuff and
Yes. And
yeah.
some of that I like. Now, I liked the Mad Max, the original Mad Max series.
Oh, that was it was horrid. It
Yeah,
was
I liked it. I
horrible.
like that kind of stuff. But
Ugh.
you know what? I liked it because I have a penis and I like cars. And they did all this cool stuff with cars and stuff in it. And that's what I liked about it. I was always uncomfortable with the post apocalyptic feel. Like, it scares me that society could break down. And it's possible that it could break down that far. It is possible.
I, I
Not at my house, but
I just can't live
everywhere
and
else.
be I can't live and be that dirty.
That's what I mean.
Just ta-
It's just, I can't imagine
just take me
society
out. I would
breaking
rather
down that
be
far.
I would rather be dead than to be that dirty.
But it's
Just
possible. That's what makes it scary. That's what makes those kind of movies scary, right? Just like the Terminator stuff. Like, when they show that fire burning inside the TV. Like, they look like the kids watching TV, then you turn to the other side and they have a fire burning in the box. Which wouldn't work. Those TVs were made of plastic that they were showing it would have melted, but whatever.
yeah.
I got the point
Whatever.
that they were trying to make. They were trying to poke fun at, our
So did
creature
you like
comforts.
Waterworld?
No. I just thought it was not a good
There's still
movie.
there's still hope for you.
I like Kevin Costner in most of what he does, but that was terrible.
I adore Kevin Costner.
That was terrible.
And I even like his bad movies, but not Waterworld.
Yeah, it was awful. I I I don't know. I don't even know what to say about it. It was fucking terrible.
I agree. And too long.
Oh, way too long. Sweet Jesus. I mean, 2 hours for a movie is good. 2.5. It better be exciting the whole time. We went to see Abigail last night at our little local theater. We have a theater that a guy I went to high school, I was friends with in high school. Him and his buddies bought it. I'm friends with all of them. Actually, the one guy is just became the county prosecutor. Super nice guy. He's a Democrat. He's one of the few that I like, but he's a super nice guy. Fair-minded. But anyhow, they own this little theater in town that used to be the only theater in town back in the day. Then it closed down when the bigger theaters in the mall and stuff opened, and they felt, their civic duty was to reopen that theater for nostalgic purposes. And it's still going. And thank God they did, because I love going to that theater. But anyhow, we went to see Abigail last night, and it was a slow starter. But when it took off, it ended up being a pretty decent movie. It's a vampire movie. I don't know if you've seen the previews or not.
I've heard about them, but
It's the little girl's she's a little ballerina dancer that ends up being a vampire. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
probably not my jam.
No, if you're not into scary movies, I just assumed that it would be a B movie. And that's one of the reasons we go to the Quaker. That's the name of that thing. The theater's the Quaker. That's the reason we go there. It's cheap, by the time you're done with snacks and everything and paying for the movie, two people, you're looking at $50, but whatever. You go to a regular theater, that'll get you in.
True.
Morning, Jesse.
Very true.
We should
morning.
say good morning to everybody right now. We've got Jeffsy in chat, Eric O.C. Poacher, Puddin', of course. I didn't see anybody else yet.
No, I don't think I have either.
Did
but
you
good
see me
morning
working
to
on bot stuff?
I did.
I'm trying to figure out how to double them up, but it won't double them up. It only
I don't.
lets
I don't think we're capable of doing that yet. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think the bots are capable of having that yet.
Yeah. They're not. And it's sad. So what would you rather have for the bull trigger? Just the picture, or would you rather have the text? Because apparently we can't do both. Unless we do bull and bull one, which then what's the point?
Right. just post it.
I wish there was a way I could encapsulate all that into one image. If we could do the image with the text all in one image, then we could do it.
There probably is, but getting it to be the right size is where the issue is.
Yeah. I'm with you. So you can actually read it and see it. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we'll figure it all out.
I tried that originally when we did like the descriptions,
Mhm.
and it made the writing so small on the
Right.
description that you
So pointless.
yeah.
If
So
they can't read the description, all they need to know that Morning Bull is you and me. You and I. That's it.
just you and I.
You're definitely the singer of the show. It ain't me. But that,
I
I
think you
have
did fine.
faith in Firestorm. I think he'll get it all. I think they're going to come back better than they were.
I'm sorry. What's going to come back better?
The bots.
Oh, I agree. Yes.
I think they're going to come back better. I have faith that we're
Yes.
going to be able to do gifts.
Yep.
That is a game changer.
Yep. We have to patience.
Well, I mean, what
Patience.
fucking choice do we have? We went how long without them?
Yeah, we're fine.
We're fine. It's not going anywhere. It's just a little more bland without them. They are kind of spicy. They add a little salt and pepper to the food.
They're fun.
They're fun. They are
Yeah.
fun. I think they're fun. I like programming them. How about that? I was going to say playing with them, but I like playing with them.
He does. He even has a secret room.
You know how it is. And I'm open to renaming them. We should do a contest and let the winner get to name one of the bots.
I've already told you that I think we should rename them all.
No. We should. Totally.
Yeah.
I like Cinnamon. I think she's got a good name. The other one I think we could rename.
What?
The other stripper one. I don't even remember her name right now.
There's one, Charity.
Charity, yeah.
There's Cinnamon, Charity, Bonbon, Gizmo. Who am I missing?
Bam Bam.
Bam Bam. Yep.
Bam Bam. I like Bam Bam too. I like Bam Bam and Bum. Charity I could live without.
So Charity's the only one.
Yeah, she's the only one I would let go easily.
She give a bad BJ or what?
I think it's her profile picture I don't like. Really, it is. There was a girl in high school. Actually, I saw this video online. Some guy was posting Ohio history, and he posted the 1989 New Philadelphia prom walk-in, which I would have been gone already, but I knew the people in it. And she was a couple years behind me, and she was in it. Whew. She ended up like going off the deep end and being kind of cuckoo. But man, what a looker. And in high school, that's all that mattered. She had giant hair. She was cute. Yeah, her name was Charity, but maybe she ended up being a stripper. I don't know. I know she got into drugs real bad and everything kind of went off the rails, but that happens.
Well, I mean, she was set up for that kind of life.
Maybe. With that name, you mean?
Yes, with a name like Charity, you're.
I'll tell you her last name in private when we're done. Then you'll realize
it's
how
even
bad
worse,
it.
huh?
Oh my God, it rhymes with some not good words. So the rhymes were abundant about that poor girl. And then to be really good looking like she was, no chance.
Yeah, she was destined for a life of.
I mean, when you're that age, you don't realize it. You just poke fun at things,
Right.
When we made fun of that kind of stuff, we weren't trying to be mean. It's just like pulling the pigtails and dipping them in the inkwell. When you find something attractive, you go after it any way, shape, or form you can. Whether it's like, like you probably used to beat up boys that you liked.
Why?
Whip their asses. You liar.
No. Mm-mm.
Never.
No.
Not once.
Not boys. No,
You
I've
beat up
never
girls?
been. I've never. I mean, not. I don't want to say I've never been in a fight
beat
with a
up girls
boy
that you
because
wanted to
that's
be
not
with?
true. No, that's not what I mean. but it was serious. But when I was a kid, I was like never really in an altercation with a boy. Now, after I got married, that's a different story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not the same thing.
I beat the hell out of the husbands. But
That's not the same. I really like you, husband. You mine, boy. Take that.
But
Yeah,
as a
not the
child,
same thing.
no. I only had beef with girls.
You told me though that you were one of the girls who hung out with the boys.
Yes.
Yeah,
Boys were my
that's
friends.
why.
Boys are still my friends.
Yeah.
Not little boys. Now those boys have become
Well,
men, and
well, that's still debatable.
we have to clarify because that could make it sound like a like a an arrestable offense.
uh, yes, it could be. Sorry, I'm getting a message
You're
from
one.
somebody who actually needs my attention. But anyhow, so it took me. I got distracted for a second. I apologize. But yeah, you should not say it that way. It's not okay. But it's funny.
So you're getting a message from someone who actually needs your attention,
Mhm.
as opposed to me who does not need your attention.
No, you need my attention. But if this person knows exactly what I'm doing, so if they're messaging me, it's not.
I Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If it was just if they had no idea what I was doing right at this minute, I wouldn't even pay attention to them. But it's
Gotcha.
somebody that we both know. So I was
Gotcha.
like, that's not normal. Something must be wrong. So,
Okay.
oh, they had their phone stolen.
Oh no.
I have to add Paige back to chat. It was Paige, Layla. She messaged me, and I'm like, oh wow, she knows exactly what I'm doing. So something must be
Right.
wrong. And I was right. She had her phone stolen, and she's not in chat anymore. So I have to go
Ah,
back to chat and add her.
yes. Do that.
Let's see here. We get to do it live. Invite. Oh, well, I have to get rid of her first. Yeah, I'll have to figure it out here in a minute. She may be under a different name now. I'll have to remove her and
I
re-invite her.
I
That's what I
got
have
it.
to. You got it.
I
Thank you.
got it.
Yeah.
I got it.
Assuming it's the same name. But yeah, I wasn't sure what the problem was, so I didn't want to say in case it was a personal thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I don't want to
Yeah.
air people's
We've
laundry.
thoroughly confused each other, and no, I mean I totally get it, but the people who are listening may have no idea what we're talking about.
That's okay. They need to join chat then they'll understand.
Right.
One of our
So
regular chatters messaged me from Facebook, and they know, what I'm doing. So I thought it had to be I thought it had to be important. And I was right. There she goes. Now she's back in.
she's in.
And so I didn't know she had like family things. I didn't want to like blurt it all out.
Right.
So I was trying to be incognitus until she, told me that's what it was. And I'm sorry your phone got stolen, Layla. That's terrible.
You really suck cockikus as far as keeping things incognitus.
Well, I mean, once I found out that that's all it was, that it was,
Yeah, but the thing is, I mean, like I'm looking at you, and you're saying, "Oh, sorry, I got distracted by someone that we both know."
I thought it
You
was a
were
pretty
you
apt
were trying
description.
no, you were
I thought I
trying to
did
be
good.
very secretive.
I
You were
was.
trying to be well, you
Well,
were not.
well, I wanted you to know what I was doing, so you didn't think I was just playing willy fucking nilly during the middle of our show. Why are you chatting with people outside of the show, dumbass? I could see that in your face and that out of your mouth. So I was just trying to, clue you in
All
without
right.
spilling the beans. But there was no beans to spill. So
No.
as it turned out, but I just wanted to make sure.
So
Trying to be
listen,
respectful of everybody.
I yesterday
Hmm.
I got a little hung up on
Somebody's penis?
on a YouTube, huh?
Oh, no, go ahead.
No, I got hung up on a YouTube series somewhat. Why are you laughing so hard?
Because
What did you say?
you said I got a little hung up and I said on somebody's penis.
Unfortunately, no.
I think
So,
I'm funny.
but no, I got hung up on this like YouTube series,
Mm-hmm.
and it's about this family from West Virginia who are supposedly the most inbred family
Yeah,
in in the country.
I've seen that.
I watch them for hours.
Yeah, it's pretty entertaining.
It is entertaining, but I've
It's
learned
very
nothing.
entertaining. Well, it's not about, they're not educational. Other than this is what you shouldn't do sexually. Sexually,
Oh,
you should not do this.
but I mean, like even like the most just elementary questions, like what do you remember about childhood? And the only answer, not much. That's all that the most intelligent
Listen,
sibling can come up with is not much. And I'm like, okay, and I watched this for like 15 hours. What does that say about my intelligence?
um, I
Not
don't know.
much.
Not much. I don't know.
I
But
was I was enthralled.
because it's funny. Let's be honest.
No, I
And you know
wasn't
what?
laughing.
Good for them. Good for them
I
for
was not.
taking something so absolutely tragic and being, and these are some dirt poor motherfuckers, right? I
Oh,
mean,
oh
there's some
yeah,
dirt poor
yeah,
motherfuckers, and they're turning
yeah,
this into a few bucks for the family. So good for them. Go watch it, so they get a few more bucks.
yeah. But I don't find it funny.
It's not funny, but it is. Because let's be honest, everybody has that shit in their family somewhere, so it's all somewhat relatable, especially in our area. We at least know of somebody. Not that bad, not to that extreme.
I don't. I know. I don't have that.
Yeah, it's
Well,
in there somewhere. You just may not be aware of it.
but
Everybody's
I
got
don't know.
that straight branch
Do you? I mean, if you are, that was another thing is that they are completely oblivious to their
plate.
differences.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right. But this
So,
is
I mean, maybe we are those people, and we just don't know.
how you were raised in your formidable years of your mind. If you go through things like that and it's accepted as normal around you, you'll see them as normal, no matter how egregious or how abominable they are. You know, it's all about how you're brought up. Only through education, and if you have the ability to learn, these people don't have the ability to learn. They don't.
No.
And is that such a bad thing that they don't understand how terrible they have it?
Oh no, it's not at
It's
all. I
not
mean,
a
I
bad
what a
thing.
blessing. What a blessing
Exactly. Ignorance is bliss.
to have.
Anybody
Yes.
who doesn't understand that doesn't understand. To not
Eric
know
says.
is okay.
Eric says, "Go visit them, Jen." Well, let's go.
It's not that far from the house.
It's really not that far from
No,
me.
it's not that far from either of us.
I,
I grew up 20 miles from West
and
Virginia. I get it.
and like this particular family is from a little town called
West Virginia has some of the best town names as far as shit like
Odd.
that goes. Nitro, West Virginia. That's a cool one.
Yeah.
I used to have to deliver there.
Nitro.
Nitro, West Virginia. They got some really cool names. I can't think of any off the top of my head other than that one right now. That one always stuck out. But there's a bunch of them. They have a bunch of weird, cool names. And
Everywhere does when you get to digging.
that's true. That's true. I think Ohio seems generic. Maybe it's just because I live here.
It's because you live here. Yeah.
It could be. Because we have like New Pittsburgh. You know,
Yeah, but there's also
New Philadelphia. Come on.
Isn't Knock'em Stiff?
I've never heard of that.
I think Knock'em Stiff is in Ohio, and I think there's a Blue Balls.
Really?
I think there's a Blue Balls, Ohio. Yeah. Yeah.
Ohio has a Bigfoot triangle. Are you aware of that?
A what?
The Bigfoot triangle.
I'm a little off put that you'd want to bring every conversation back to Bigfoot.
I didn't. Eric did. If you're watching chat, you'll see. He put down Bigfoot country, and I live right in the middle of the Bigfoot triangle in Ohio. It's on Monster Quest even. But I can't help it, Jen. This is me. I like Bigfoot stuff. I like UFO stuff. I watch it incessantly like you watch, incest shows. I
I do.
like.
That is. I do not watch incest shows.
What do you call it? You said inbreeding. It's incest. Whatever you want to call it. Incest la
Well,
vie.
it is. Well,
Mon chéri.
I would like for everyone, not everyone, of course, I'm not going to require everyone to watch this documentary series. But
But
if there was anybody who had watched it, I would like to have a conversation, a speculatory conversation about who the father is of one of these
I
people.
didn't watch it enough to have that conversation.
Well, supposedly one of these siblings
Hmm.
was raped, and she has a child who is um also very, very disabled. And um, they don't know who the father is because she was supposedly raped. But this child is just as disabled or more disabled. And you would think if it was somebody from the outside that that person would probably it would have probably weakened the water a little bit and they may have had less disability than the mother, unless it was
Right.
also
However, Bronco Bill. Eric. Bronco. Oh. So I'm going to. That's. Listen, it's kind of sad to see all that stuff. But it
oh, it's
sounds like a
terribly
fucking
sad.
soap opera, too, right?
I'm fascinated, but it is very sad.
I think they should call that show Them There Days of Our Lives. I think that's what starring Bronco Billy.
Making
Sante
me make
Jan.
fun of these people.
I'm not making fun of their situation. There's a difference. I knew a Bronco. This guy, and I did not like this guy, but he did a very good thing. His brother went to prison for molesting children, right? Not his own children, other people's. So he went to prison. He went to prison for a very long time. So it was a very severe case. Not that not that all of them aren't severe, but some are just fucking severe, right? And it was his was one of those. So this guy married his sister-in-law and raised that guy's kids from the time they were little because his brother was in prison. So he was their Uncle Ted. Stunkle, the step-uncle. Stepdad uncle. I don't know what you would call him. But, and that's kind of he's a douche. The guy's a douche. But, that's a pretty upstanding thing to not let his shitty brother's kids starve. Wasn't their fault.
I mean, but he could have done that
Marrying her?
without marrying the
I
sister-in-law.
guess. No. Listen, the guy is shitty. He's a shitty guy. He was, I mean, I can't speculate if there had been
Right.
stuff the whole time. I don't know.
You can take care of your nieces and nephews.
You can. But it made the story way funnier.
And still be an upstanding dude.
Yeah, we used to call him Dunk. We used to call him Dunkle.
Without the mom.
We used to call him Dunkle. And that would piss him off, but Dunkle. It was not as funny as Brunkle Billy. It's pretty good. Brunkle. I'm still laughing. Eric, stop it. We need to kick him out of chat so we can have a serious show. Keeps making me laugh.
I don't know. I think we need to bring him on the air sometime.
See Jesse's story? My brother worked with a guy when I was about 12 that with his sister, they had 3 kids. Sweet Jesus. Sweet Jesus. That's terrible. Terrible.
I don't get it. I don't see how.
Why can't you just stop at a blowjob like everybody else does? Why do you have to?
That's just gross.
Why do you have to actually have to sleep with her? That's gross.
And the thing is, like the porn industry, they thrive
Yeah.
on this stuff.
Somebody's watching it because it's
That
fucking, that's all there is out there, it seems like.
ugh,
It's crazy.
it
Well, I
is.
made that one joke about that. You're like, you're gross. I'm like, well, it's a funny joke. The stepladder joke. But anyhow,
The what?
it was a stepladder joke. They show a picture of a stepladder bent over in a dryer, and they say, "Ooh, stepladder." It's one of those incest porn jokes. I thought it was fucking funny, but
But nobody else did.
no one else thought it was funny. I don't know. We have yet to try and give away my money, and it's due. So right in the middle of the Bronco Fund, we're gonna switch. Oh shit! That's Wednesday. Woo!
What?
My doctor's appointment ahead is Wednesday. They just sent me a notification. I was like, was that today? But it's after the show, so we're good. So we have 183 people still in chat. Can you check that for me?
My list says 184. We did that.
184. Well, who'd we gain? We gained somebody.
But Paige is actually on there twice.
Oh, is she?
Because we haven't had a chance to.
It's
to
still
delete the old
184
profile.
people. Still
Okay.
184 people.
Okay.
And randomize.
I mean, she's got a chance at winning it twice.
Twice, yes. So let me go down and see who it is. Well, I have to respin because we added people. So I got to do a re-tag all.
Okay. Well, you got to tag again. Oh yeah, you do.
Boom. And
all right.
Let's see if the winner's in chat. They are not in chat. They are not a regular chatter. Do you just want to know who it is and we just move on, or?
Well, I don't care. You do it
I'm
your way.
asking you.
It's your money.
Well, I know, but they're not in chat, and they're not going to be in chat today.
Well, I think you at least need to post the number so people know that we're not just saying it's this person. No winner today.
That's true. That's true. I might have looked at the wrong number too. I did look at the wrong number. Let me go back.
Lonnie Johnson, are you cheating?
No, I looked at the wrong fucking number. I added a 1 in front of it. They're still not here. Okay. But I'll post it now. God damn it, where is it?
I don't know, but it's,
I'm having fun. Just give me
it's starting to look a little sus from my angle.
Yeah, well, if you know how technically challenged I am, it's not at all. So, come on, post. There you go. So there's the number if you guys want to look. That girl, she does come into chat occasionally, a woman, whatever she is, but not today and not regularly on this show.
52. Oh, it's Amy. Yeah.
She's a sweetheart and all
Amy,
that.
Amy, if you happen to be listening, because she might be. Sometimes she listens, but she's
okay.
She's out there on
Amy, whatever. I don't know her.
Yeah.
I just know I've seen her in here before.
Yeah. Ames sometimes listens and doesn't chat. But she's out on the West Coast, so it's
probably not.
So
it would be 6:49 out there.
Yeah, but I mean, I know she gets up early. She works.
A heart.
So maybe if perhaps you're out there listening, Ames,
just pop in the chat and say hey, and if you say hey, you win $20 from Amazon. You can go buy a magnet or something cool. That's my boy thought. I want to buy a magnet. I do buy a magnet. I buy magnets off Amazon all the time. I'm obsessed with magnets. I like playing with them. Magnets, yeah.
What do you?
You stick them on stuff.
Oh,
right, exactly. And you put them together, and then they hold stuff up for you. It's pretty cool. Magnets are awesome.
Tape and suction cups. You can also just stick them on stuff.
You could, but tape's not as cool. Magnets you get to use and use and use, and anything that's got iron in it, a magnet will stick to it. I think that's how it works.
You can reuse suction cups, but I mean
they wear out.
They have to
I
have a
suppose
little
Magnus
hooky
would
on them
wear
or
it
something.
eventually. My first number changed. Yeah, it did. I don't know where I ended up on the second list. Because Pat was on the special list on the special table. Oh, I'm on all the way down to 61. I almost made it to the adults table. Who's on our special table? Alexis, Renee, and Christy, Joe Hendricks. I don't know any of those people. I know Alexis, but Renee I only know because we had a meeting the other day.
I know Christy, but she is never, ever, ever in chat.
I have no idea who that is. I bought
Yeah.
something already, but is it a magnet? Puddin'? Did you buy me a magnet? I've been looking for a gift for her. It's not easy to find, so I'm still looking.
I have some unfortunate news.
Did you poop your pants again?
I will tell you nothing ever again. Nothing in confidence will you ever be told.
Oh, I forgot we were on the air. Sorry.
Yeah, sure you did.
But go ahead.
No, I'm mad.
Why?
Why? Because you just blabbed my secret to the whole world.
Everybody's pooped their pants. Sorry. It's not a secret. I might be doing it right now. I enjoy it. Did I ever tell you that Alex, my son, was a secret shitter when he was a toddler? He would go and
Now
hide.
you're gonna tell Alex a secret.
He would. As soon as he got out of the tub, while you were trying to drain the water and clean the mess up from the bath, he would go shit behind furniture because he would like to hide, and you'd catch him and he'd be fucking laughing. He'd be like just a big grin and giggling the whole time. You could hear him because our apartment was really small. It was a 1-bedroom apartment back then. And yeah, he was easy to find, but yeah, he did it all the time. You had to be really quick by getting the mess clean. You can't leave water lay around with a toddler. So
Right.
There's just
you
a
gotta drain
certain
that shit in a hurry.
right. There's just a certain protocol you have to follow. So what's your bad news? Sorry, turned all this into
just the unfortunate. I mean, I've been unwell, and the date of our get together is approaching quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm not any better, I will not be making our get.
You're
together.
coming. I will give you soup.
I just want to give you fair warning. I mean,
No, you're coming.
I want to come, but I also want to give you fair warning that if I
You
am in the shape that I am in
are
now, I will not be there.
You are coming. We will take care of you. I will feed you chicken soup.
It's not that kind of sick.
I'll rub your creepy feet. I don't care.
Gross. No, you won't. Trying to make me sicker.
I'll use gloves, but gloves and Vaseline. I'll rub them bitches till you feel better.
I just want to give you all fair warning.
You'll be fine. You're coming. This has to happen. And you can't leave me alone in my house with Pat and Tisha. That's not fair.
You won't be alone. You'll have Barkley.
She's going to run out. Those two are monsters. Tisha. Listen to her. She hasn't heard it yet.
I mean, I can send Wayne.
I don't know Wayne yet.
Well,
Not that
what
I
better
care.
time to get to know him?
Exactly. She said, I love how there's like a 9-second delay between us shitting on poor Puddin' and her getting it. We are not monsters. Of course you're not. I love you guys very much. We'll have a good time either way, but I want you there.
Well,
The whole point is for all of us to get together and listen to some music and do some karaoke.
I know, and I want to be there, and I'm going to try very hard, but I'm also not going to just wait till right up the day before and say, guys, I can't come. I'm just not going to do that. I don't
just
want to
don't
do
do
that
that.
to you.
Just
That's
show
not
up.
fair.
Yeah, just show up.
No.
It might be 8 seconds, Jesse. I don't know exactly. It depends on your internet and my internet and Jen's internet, what your actual delay is. She said, Puddin and I had this discussion the other day. She was like,
It depends on how fast you count too.
that too. Something about, I said I always tease her on here, and I can't remember exactly how the conversation went. She was like, no, you don't. I'm like, yeah, we do. Like, we shit on you because we love you. We pick on you because we care about you.
Right. That's how it works.
It is how it works. And she goes, you guys are always talking about me. No, I know what it was. She found out that we had that secret room, the business room. And she goes, that's the room you guys go and shit on me in. I said, no, we shit on you right on the show in public. And there's no hiding about it. And I said, that's because we love you. So, all right, Jesse, you ready? Countdown starts 1, 2, 3, start counting. So
17, 19,
it gives them a
47,
chance to
32, 9.
hear that.
Well,
I don't understand how you would check that, right? The only way to do it is to have your own phone on or whatever and listen. A bing, bong. I don't know.
right. And it would still, I mean, it's still
It
going
is,
to be.
especially this. Now, there may be an actual delay on some platforms, but this is all based on your internet and their internet and how fast everything's running. It's going to change. And there are some people like Sharbucks, when she listens, some people in Australia don't have hardly any delay at all. And she has like a minute wherever she is. Yeah, she's way delayed. And it's every time. It's not, once in a while she's delayed.
Yeah, she's really, really delayed. Yeah, it's odd. It just too many variables to give an accurate.
That's right, Layla. There's all kinds of love in this room that we have. We see it. Puddin left chat. That'll be coming up next. Bing. Fuck you guys. I'm going home. No, she wouldn't do that. She knows we love her. She is our first.
What are you talking about?
She's our,
What are you talking about that she
Puddin.
left chat?
No, I'm just saying that's what we'll see next. It'll pop up on chat. Puddin has left chat.
She wouldn't.
That's what I just said. You missed the whole conversation.
Well, I thought, what the hell did I miss in chat? So I'm leaning over here trying to read chat, and
no,
you're just okay.
No, I was just making a Puddin left chat joke. I said that's the next thing we'll see pop up. Puddin leaves chat because we're teasing her. She would never.
No,
obviously,
she loves me.
She is our our head DJ. She is.
You say that so.
Well, I think it sounds terrible to say senior DJ.
But head DJ, that sounds better.
Sounds way better to me.
Yeah.
Maybe not to you.
Head.
What would you call her?
Just the word head kind of bothers me. I mean, it didn't bother me until I learned what head meant. And I mean,
when
other
was that?
than
Last week?
No.
We act like it's new.
It's not new, but it just bothers me. I just kind of don't like the word head, just head. I don't like it. I don't like it to describe that. Ugh.
You know what they call it down in Australia?
What?
A gobby.
What?
A gobby.
A gobby?
Yeah, they go gob, 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 gob. They call it a gobby. A gob job. Yeah, gobby.
You disgust me.
That's not me. I'm not Australian, bro.
They don't really call it that.
Yeah, they do. I swear to God. Ask Sharbucks next time you see her. What do you in Australia call a blowjob? And she'll say they call it a gobby. That's what they call it. Gobby. Gobby.
Ugh. That's great.
Exactly. A gawk. That's what it should be, a gawky. Gawk. Knob gobblers. Yes. See, Eric's on board.
Yeah, it's just gross.
It is gross. But it's taking something that's a very private and intimate thing and making it for public consumption. so to speak, making it a little bit funny.
But it's not funny. It's just
Well, not to you, but to the rest of
okay.
the world, it's fucking hilarious.
But what what it does to me though is it just makes me not want to do it.
You never wanted to do it to begin with.
That's not
Because it's not about
necessarily
you.
true.
It's not about you.
Well,
That's the problem.
That's true.
You're like,
And
this isn't about
that's,
me. I want no part of it. I am definitely a receiver.
But it's not necessarily true. Like once upon a time, I didn't despise it.
I guarantee if Mountain Dew came out at the end, you'd be all over it. You'd be like, give me some of that fountain.
I will never, I can't. I hate you.
What if you
bad.
What if you could vape on the end of that? Every time you wanted to hit. Come here,
I'll
Rain.
have you know that I have not vaped this morning. Oh, that's a lie. Never mind.
You're doing it a lot less, I've noticed. Because usually I can watch you on the air and you do it a lot, but you've been doing it a lot less.
I didn't even think I had it with me, but I do. So it means if I have it, I've probably hit it. But I didn't think that I didn't think I'd hit it this morning.
Hit it, baby. You're gonna hit it. You didn't make the noise. Gut.
You gotta watch me. You gotta watch me.
I am watching you.
Don't watch me. That's gross.
I didn't take you down this morning. I left you up the whole time. That's how I know. That's how you know I was watching you. Every 2 seconds. It's like me doing it.
You have been a sweaty bastard this morning.
I am. It's a little warm down here. I turned all the heated floors off. God damn, it's still. There's no airflow in the basement. There's no windows at all. So, it's a little stale.
I'm looking at a window behind you.
No, you're not. You're looking at a door into another room.
No, on the other wall.
The hell are you talking about? There's no window.
Directly behind you.
That's a wall. I can't see my picture, so I don't know. Let me pull up me. All I have up right now is you. I can't see me, because usually you can see me and you. See, back to meeting.
I mean, you could just turn around.
There's no, this little piece up here, right here.
Yes.
It's a doorway out into the other room. This is all a built room.
That looks like a window.
Yeah, it's a door. This room was the basement was just concrete. And then I built this studio down here. I sent you the pictures. You were here board for board.
I did.
Just about.
I saw every step.
But there is. I take that back.
Every screw that was screwed. Every nail that was driven.
There is a window, but it doesn't go anywhere. There's a window from the quiet room. It's got 1/2-inch thick plexiglass in it.
Right. That's still a window.
It's still a window. So technically, it's a window that goes from this one room to the other room, but it is technically a window. You're right. There's no holes to the outside other than plumbing. And they're all underground. So, yeah, there's no ventilation down here. None.
Blow.
There, you have
There you go. Ventilation.
You blow now. Gawk. See how that works. Page with the everlasting gobstopper. See, we have fun here. All right. We burned our time out. I got to get to work. I'm already behind.
Loser.
I know. The fucking grass ain't going to cut itself. The fucking grass is growing like it's insane. I mowed it on Wednesday, and by Friday it was ready to mow again. It's fucking nuts.
Well, I'm going to go try to spend a little bit of time with my granddaughter before she leaves here.
She's so
in a couple hours.
Cute.
She's a pain.
Oh, you can see it in her eyes, man.
Yes.
Good luck with that one. Good luck.
She is. She's a handful.
There's no doubt. I don't even know. I've never met her, and I can tell you from a 2 seconds that I got to see her sit in your lap. That girl's full of it. Piss and vinegar.
Yes, she is.
All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to Morning Bull with me and Jen here. We do appreciate y'all listening. We do appreciate everybody in chat room chatting, making it fun for us. So,
We do.
peace and love. WBAM. Peace and love.
Mucho love until hump day.
See you Wednesday.